Welcome to my Freedom Journal journey. I am Nonkululeko Sishi, and in last week's video, I shared our first two needs of acknowledgement and belonging. In today's video, I'll be sharing our next few needs as well as the purpose they lead to. Our next need is cutting the umbilical cord and establishing our individuality. I've identified individuality into two particular aspects, our character and our interest. Our character being our personality, our perspective, our beliefs, and our approach. Our personality being our attitudes and our behavior. Our perspective being our perspective of ourselves, of others, and of the world. Our beliefs being our faith in our abilities, in the abilities of others, and our belief in how the world works. Our approach being the concepts and the habits in which we have established. Our interests are the concepts and the activities in which we have the interest to learn about and or experience. And pursuing our interests leads to fulfilling our need of exploring and problem solving. Working on our character, exploring our interests, and problem solving are means in which we can connect with ourselves as well as connect with others. Working on our character and connecting with ourselves leads to fulfilling our first two needs of acknowledgement and belonging. That's because we have given ourselves the room to work on ourselves, as well as have allowed ourselves to see ourselves, accept ourselves, and validate ourselves. We also need to remember that working on our character, or lack thereof, leads to our first purpose of being a guide or a reminder of what to do or what not to do for others. Pursuing our needs of learning about concepts as well as experiencing activities is another way in which we can connect with ourselves. Sharing what we have learned, be it by means of theory or practical skills, is a way in which we can connect with others. It's also a way in which we can be of service to others. Participating in shared activities is another way in which we can connect with others as well as pour into their character development. Now, being of service, be it in our jobs or our career, is our second purpose. Co-signing hobbies and habits that pour into others is our third purpose. So, in short, our need to establish our individuality leads to fulfilling our need of acknowledgement and belonging, as well as fulfilling our need of exploring and problem solving. Our purpose of just being ourselves and the purpose of walking each other home lead to the next three purposes of our character development being a guide and exploring our interests being a means in which we can be of service, and co-signing hobbies and habits that pour into others also being a way in which we can be of service. So check out my video next week as I'll share our next need of connecting and intimacy. Otherwise, you can also check out my previous video on our first two needs of acknowledgement and belonging. You can also check out my other videos on my channel on the other aspects of who we are. Take care.